You know what's interesting? I I pondered something over a period of time as it relates to people who always speak in a condescending way about the late great martial arts master Bruce Lee. Uh, One of the things that I come to terms with is that most of these people are jealous martial arts practitioners. I won't say martial artists. I'll say practitioners in this particular sense. Uh, and some others of them are people who are novices altogether and just individuals who don't know anything about martial arts, let alone the efficacy of certain individuals' skill set and are talented, as it were, and they're just trolls, is what I'm getting at, and they really don't matter. There are people who are jealous because they never achieved the level of success in their particular craft or so-called craft martial arts that Bruce Lee did, who were around that same period of time. Uh, Bruce Lee sort of shined a light unintentionally. It just happened because he put the work in. Not to say that no one else put any particular work in, but he put the work in to be who he was. And unfortunately, uh, you're always going to have those that are jealous of you for no good reason at all, no legitimate reason at all. It's only because oftentimes that they're not satisfied with themselves, they're inadequate in their own mind, and so they talk down to anyone who they really admire quietly. You know, if these guys really believe that some of these other martial arts masters, past and present, uh, were how should I say Bruce Lee uh, haters as they are, then why do you get some of these significant martial arts masters speak so highly of Bruce Lee? Now, a lot of these guys who have tried to argue with me, for example, have said that there were other people uh, who were much better than Bruce Lee. I'm not doubting that. I've said that before. And there are people who say that Joe Louis, for example, was someone who didn't respect Bruce Lee uh, and his ability. But there's videos, and there are several videos of Joe Louis, and I've never said anything negative or derogatory about Master Joe Louis, but there are several videos of him praising Bruce Lee, saying that Bruce Lee taught him so many different things about the strategy of fighting, and especially on a philosophical level as well. And he demonstrated those things, and he has YouTube videos where he's actually been demonstrating some of the uh, concepts and the ideas that Bruce Lee was sharing with him. And he kept saying, Bruce Lee showed me this, and Master Lee showed me this, and he showed me this, and Mr. Lee showed me this, and so forth. And it helped me win many competitions. And Bruce Lee helped me to achieve this level of proficiency in this particular thing or that. Joe Louis said that. Now, are we discounting his assessment of Bruce Lee? You can't. He was a great martial artist, Joe Louis was. So, for him to speak highly of Bruce Lee should say something to Bruce Lee's credit as far as him not just simply being an actor, but a martial arts master extraordinary. Now, Jun Ree was another one. Of course, Dan Inosanto, who was one of his students, his high-ranking students, he speaks very, very highly of Bruce Lee without bias. He's speaking the truth. So all of those people who don't like Bruce Lee, who are Bruce Lee haters, and who don't want to give him the credibility that he deserves, first of all, he's still the most controversial figure in the martial arts after 50 years being gone. That speaks volumes about him and his excellence at what he did. Volumes. No one else is talked about like him. No one else has been promoted the way he has, and his name has, his image has, for 50 years, and still going. That's all I had to say. Think about it.